I've spent over 100 days building the Minecraft world that I've always dreamed of. I've learned a lot throughout that process, and this is day 146 of building in my world, where I've challenged myself to play Minecraft every single day for an entire year. The catch is we're only playing one day at a time, and we gotta upload a video to YouTube unedited every single day as well. On top of that, we are grabbing one melon for every subscriber gained throughout the series, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as we are writing down one lucky subscriber every single day on our infamous wall of subscribers. And for today, we have Verdant Tree. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. And like I said, I've learned a lot, challenging myself to make new builds, um, add some texture to my worlds and builds, and really just try and get better at Minecraft and building a beautiful world that I always dreamed of. I always wanted a Minecraft world that I stuck with. I always wanted a world that I could say I've completed over 100 days in, and that is this world. And how long has that been missing? Because that doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna fix that up. But yeah, I mean, this has been nothing but enjoyable, and I feel like we have grown immensely, both on YouTube and in our Minecraft abilities. This build is coming out pretty nice. We're working on a bit of a crane that's going to be holding some cargo. So, enough talking about it, and let's get to it. And this is a little bit of a tough build for me because, as I said in my previous videos, I've never built a crane, and I don't really know specifically what a crane's supposed to look like. But that's not going to stop us. We're going to figure this out, and I think I have an idea of some things that I'd like to add to this crane. So I want to have this gate, some walls maybe, and let's try and figure out how to make this look a little more crane-like. And I have a bit of an idea of what we can do. And so starting with, see that's the problem. I wanted that to be sideways. So let's go a little to the side here. And let's place this here. And then I think what we're going to do is something like this. No. I think let's just use gates straight across. And then we're going to come down from here, I believe. That should help a little bit with the crane look. I think I like that. And we're kind of just winging it over here. I looked up one picture like 3 days ago, and that is the extent of what I've learned about building a crane. So, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be honest work. I'll tell you that. There is there's no building tutorial or anything we're going off of here, and you might be able to tell, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to see how this comes out because this is, like I said, something new to me. I think maybe this would benefit from having like just some of these hanging around here and there. Maybe add a little more texture, make it look a little thicker, more depth, maybe. I think this might help a little bit. And let's see if we like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Kind of looks like a crane. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and if you got any tips or tricks for me, let me know about that too, because this is different than what I'm used to. And I think we just have to go a little farther out. Honestly, this might be as far out as we need. And then we're going to have to drop this down and try and figure out what is the best way to make this kind of hook area right here. And I think for that, I might just go with a wall with possibly a slab on top. And then we're going to need some chains. We definitely need some chains. And then we're gonna have to figure out the cargo section. And I have seen like when people do like those cargo little things, a cool thing to do is like use fences. I mean, not fences, sorry, use signs and like wrap it in signs, and it kind of looks like it's like a packed up cargo. So let's grab, we're gonna need a lot of signs, a lot, and we don't have much spruce wood to our name right now. So hopefully some of our spruce trees grew a little bit and we could get a bit more spruce wood. We're going to turn this into sticks right here. Thank you very much. And let's see, how many signs can we make? We don't need a crazy, I mean, I'm thinking, yeah, we might need all 30. We're probably going to need all 30 of these, so let's grab them. And I think this is going to be probably the best part of the build is going to be the cargo, because this is something that I'm well aware of how to do. And we have some chains, so that's good. Now let's make some more. How many did we need? Probably like, that's probably enough. Anything more than that. And we're going to be dropping the cargo into the water. So let's go back over here. Let's get a feel for how we're doing this. And like I said, I have an idea. And I think actually let's grab some stuff to put on our cargo. And that's going to be melons for sure. We need some melons, maybe some pumpkins, and probably a hay bale. Take that. And then let's go see what we can do with this. I have a plan. And I hope this comes out nice. I think this could be a pretty cool build. I also have to do the back of the crane, which might be a little difficult, but we're going to worry about that after we do this part. Can we get over here? Let's just build on up and head over here. Scaffolding is just, oh, it's great. I mean, I can't believe it took me this long to figure out how useful scaffolding is. Can we reach that? Oh, we can. And we can also reach the side of it right there. Can we put one on top of this? How can I do? Yes, perfect. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Nice. The chain, honestly, like, kind of an underrated block in Minecraft. Like, I feel like these chains, like, there's nothing really else like them in the game. It's a very unique block. Same thing with scaffolding, honestly, too. I didn't realize those are gates, and I could just open those as well. Let's go grab some of our scaffolding. Oh, they just fall to the ocean floor? That's kind of crazy. I did not know that. Now let's just build ourselves up here. So if I go like this, wow. So you could do it on water. You could do it in the sky. It's pretty useful. I can't lie. Can't believe it took me this long to use it. But that's besides the point. And so this will probably be where we have the cargo. Maybe like a little lower. And then this will be the platform. Oh, and I need one of those. I need a grindstone because that thing looks perfect for holding the chain. So let's go get ourselves one of those. How do you make that again? I always forget how to make this. We need stone slab. Oh, that's pretty simple. We could easily make that. So let's go make a couple of those because we're going to need them. Like something like that, holding the chain, like that just looks so perfect to me. Like that's the perfect block for that specific use. So we need this. We need some sticks. We need some stone slabs. And we can make ourselves a couple of these. Thank you very much. And should be good. I don't need this actually. And for this cargo, like I said, I have a great plan in mind. And we shall see how it comes out. But I think it should come out pretty nice. And I'm thinking I might actually use barrels. I think that's what we're going to go with here. So let's see. How do you make barrels again? Simple enough. I don't want to use my spruce wood, though. Do we have jungle wood? We do. Perfect. Jungle wood. Some slabs. Boom. Boom. We're going to just make a ton of barrels here because I use these constantly. And it honestly costs a good amount of wood to make some barrels. So this might, I don't know how many we're going to use, but we're probably going to use close to all of these. Maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. And I think that I have to actually put dirt here because I want the barrels to be facing up. I want them to be facing upwards, so this kind of helps. We can map this out as well. See how big we want this to be. Like, I don't know if that's a big enough platform or not for the barrel, for everything. I mean, that's pretty good looking, I'd say. I kind of like that. It could be, I don't think it needs to be any bigger than that, honestly. I think that's good. So we're going to stick with this, and then we got to wrap signs around the whole thing, and it kind of looks like cargo that's wrapped up. The annoying part is going to be, well, wrapping it in signs. There's no good way to do this. I wish you could just skip the typing part and just, yeah, place the sign. But honestly, it's well worth it. This will look much nicer with these signs added to the sides. No, we're not going to type on it. Maybe one lucky subscriber could get on one of these signs and it'd be like an Easter egg. That could be pretty cool. Whoa. Let's get rid of all of this here dirt under this. We're not going to need this anymore. And I'm thinking, honestly, this was just a random thought, but we can put some spruce trap doors on the bottom here. We do not have any, but that wouldn't be a bad look. I think that could work pretty nicely. And on this cargo, we're going to have to go up here, replace this with one of these grindstones, like so. And then we're going to do the same thing right here. And that kind of looks like it's like a pulley system almost. And I think on top of that, we're going to load this cargo up with some melons. We could use a crafting table up here. Put a crafting table up here. Let's put a pumpkin. Maybe a hay bale. Maybe another melon. And let's see, what else do we need? Anything else we could put up here? No, probably not. So let's just put another melon. Another pumpkin. And why not another crafting table? And then we're going to wrap this as well. Like so. Oh, we're out of signs? No. Keep typing. Trying to shift walk and not fall. And hit escape. This is looking pretty good. Oh, I guess I need to collect these blocks anyways. Let's see. Does that look good? Oh yeah, that looks great. I'm loving that. That looks perfect. Exactly what we were going for here. Oh, we need this to go upwards. No, upwards. Upwards, please. How do I make this go up? Oh, there's a sign there. That's why it's not going up. All right, this is getting a little crazy. Okay. Thank you. That was getting a little crazy. But the crane idea, great idea from the comments section. Whoever left this idea, let me know in the comments. I appreciate this idea. It's a pretty cool idea. And I think maybe we might just need like a lantern on here just to keep it well lit. And I think that looks pretty good. Oh, we got scaffolding everywhere. Oh no. We need to collect all of this. That should be all of it, I believe. Well, we're missing a good amount of scaffolding, honestly. I don't know if I left some out over there or what, but we're missing a good amount. That's okay. We could always get more. But that's looking pretty good, and I don't know if we really need the lantern there. But it kind of, like, we kind of need it for the light. But it doesn't really look like it fits. Yeah, no, it's not really fitting at all. It just looks like an accidentally placed lantern. I just took no fall damage from that. I have no idea how. Let's head on over there. And I think this part of the crane should be finished. Did I just hear a pillager? I could have sworn I just heard a pillager. I mean, it wasn't a villager. There wouldn't be a reason for a villager to be over here. Huh. I could have sworn I just heard some kind of person trying to pillage me. Can I reach that? We could put a lantern up there. I love scaffolding. I'll never go against it again. Something like that. That works. That looks pretty good to me. If I do say so myself. So now we have to do the back end of it, and this is going to be a little tough to do as well. So let's figure out how we're going to do this, and let's do our best right now to try and accomplish this. And I'm thinking we're going to need some scaffolding over here. Can I place this down? No, I can't place this down here. Okay. We're going to set ourselves up for success, because I don't think we're going to get to finish this today, but we can get started on it, and we're going to try and set ourselves up nicely. So, I think what we have to do is something similar to what we did on the other side, but not as long. And it's going to be more of like the pulley system on the back end is what we're going for here. So, I think what I have to do is something like this. And then something like this. And then this will be probably where we start building the pulley system right here. So that's far out enough, I think. Now we probably have to go a little farther out than that. And so I don't know how I did this on the other side. We're going to do it maybe a little differently on this side. Can I move over a little? Okay. And this should be what we're looking at here. Now, how are we going to do this? I do not know. But we're going to do our best. And we're going to wing it. I think it's going to start with cobblestone. That might be a little too far back. I might want to move that one block over. I kind of like it. It's looking pretty crane-like. I think obviously I need this back pulley system, but it's looking honestly way better than I thought yesterday. I think that little addition with those walls and everything kind of helped it out a lot. But you know what it is. I mean, if you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's a cargo crane. Like, without even adding this little back pulley system. So I'm happy with it so far. And if you made it this far in the video, comment shulker box. And Make sure to subscribe so we can grab a melon for you. Make sure to like the video, hype the video, leave a comment if you want to get on the wall of subscribers, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 147.